babes, naughty babes, naughty boos, naughty trues. Okay, so today we are going to make a dress. No, this is not a tutorial. This is like, watch me recreate this beautiful ass dress I seen K Michelle rocking. So I'm really just here to open up the video. It's going to be a lot of fast forward crochet. In this video I will do check-ins and I will tell y'all how I'm making this dress, but not in the space of a tutorial. So I'd be like, oh, I'm whatever, like a quick little glimpse of how I'm making it, but not tutorial style. So I decided on Lion Brand Pound of Love in color what color are you? Pumpkin pie. She's not really giving me pumpkin pie, but we can call it that if we want to. I've never worked with this yarn before. I've never created this design before, so it's really all new. I'm probably going to work with my 4.25, and I think the base of this dress is going to be like mesh, but really small mesh. Like a chain 3 single crochet into the mesh spacing type vibe. I don't know, we're gonna see. I'm going to actually get dressed and stuff, do something to my head, barely a head. Anyways, I'm babbling at this point, but I am going to get myself ready and prepared to begin this design. So I will see y'all soon. Hey y'all, so it's been a solid minute since I started this video. When I say a solid minute, I'm talking 4 hours. My bad. I did start on the dress. I did make her neck, and I have to ship out that order that y'all probably seen behind me in the intro to this video. And I actually missed the mailman today, so I do have to go to the post office a little bit later. But I did want to check in and show you guys the progress I made on this dress and the steps that I took so far, so that if you want to recreate this dress, it's a little bit easier and you learn through my trial and error. So there's like very little trial, very little error, but I did make some changes from when the last time we spoke. So this is what I have so far. It's kind of hard to see. This is what I have so far. Let me get some light behind it so you can actually see the stitch spacing. So this is where I'm at right now. I have a foundation row, then I have 5 rows of mesh. So when I first talked to y'all, I told you guys I was going to use a 4.25 hook, but that was a bit too big. So for the bottom foundation, I did use a 4.25, but after doing a few stitches of the mesh, it was too big and it didn't give me the clean look that I wanted. So I dropped my hook size down to a 3.25. Another thing that I was going to originally do when I seen the dress was chain 3 and single crochet into the mesh space, the chain space. I changed that as well. I'm actually chaining 4 and slip stitching instead. So you probably could see here where I was doing single crochets that first row, but every row after the first row I began to slip stitch into the mesh space. It makes more sense. It's less bulky. And it's pretty close to what you see on K Michelle's dress. But yeah, that's like my mini update for this dress. I'm going to work up until it gets to like my low waist. I'm probably going to throw it on my mannequin and check back in with y'all when I make it there. it's been about an hour since you guys last seen me. This is where we are so far. I've worked up several more rows. I put it on the mannequin just so you guys can see the stitching a little bit better. But as you can see, we are not even covering the butt yet, so we have a ways to go. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a break from this piece and work on an order. But I will update you guys soon as I finish the butt part. Hey y'all, so I really just wanted to come on here and show face and close off day 1 of recreating the K Michelle dress. I was able to complete my goal of completing the skirt portion of the dress, so I did want to show you guys my progress and actually put it on my body this time, because the mannequin was not giving what she was supposed to give. So I went ahead and I'm going to enter a clip of me actually wearing it and how far I got on day 1. Tomorrow my goal is just to get to right underneath my arms, and then day 3 I'm going to begin diagonaling the top for my one arm, one shoulder out, one long sleeve, and then maybe on day 3 I'll also complete the sleeve because I'll probably be excited about being almost complete. Yeah, usually something like this I would finish in 2 days, but because I have other things I am working on, I also still take commissions for my work, so I have to balance the two. But yeah, I think we should be able to complete her in 3 days. I'm gonna go ahead and insert that clip of next, and then I'll see y'all tomorrow when I begin working on the torso section of this dress. Good night, y'all. Good morning, y'all. It is now day 3, and I am just simply working in the rounds until I get underneath my underarms. Hey y'all, hey. So it is still day 3, and I didn't do any actual day 3 check-ins. I kind of just went back to what I did on day 2 in the last clip, pretty much because I was just working in the round till I got up to like right underneath my underarms. But now I'm actually working on the decrease in the front where you see her slant. So I finished the front actually, now moved on to the back. So this is where we are so far. I'm actually going to add a row or 2 of single crochets here to clean this up. I'm now working on the back slant. It's going to be the exact same slant. So for the decreases, I'm pretty much on one side. When I finish a row, I chain 1, and then I slip stitch 2 times into the previous mesh, and then I continue as normal till I get to the end. And because I want this to be a straight, I'm doing what I do. Oh yeah. So I do my chain 4, slip stitch, chain 1, and then half double crochet into the previous row. I don't think that's how you're supposed to really do it, but it's how I do it and it works for me. So yeah, and I really have no reference on how to properly decrease with this style of mesh. So she's working, so that worked. As long as it's going to fit and it's working for me, it's totally fine. But yeah, I thought I was just doing a little check-in. So this is the dress so far. You can see where I did my decreases for the waist, and then everything else pretty much was able to stay the same because I don't have that big of boobs. So yeah, the next point where I will check in will probably be me adding on the fringe. And for the fringe, I'll put her on Crochet DeVille. But yeah, so I just want to check in with you guys for the last time of actually crocheting the dress. Next, we'll just be adding fringe, and then she'll be on her way. not on her way, but you know, I will have put her on. So I will see y'all soon, maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight, I don't know, we'll see. Peace. We are on the final last touches. I began adding fringe last night. So yes, y'all, it is day 4 and it is also reveal day. So I'm really excited. Y'all will see it last when it is on me and it is done. So before I close out this video, I did want to come back and circle around with a few pointers of recreating this dress. So as you guys seen, I created the dress from bottom to top. I'm going to go into detail of the measurements you'll need from your customers or from yourself if it's a personal project. So for measurements, you're going to need hip measurements and waist measurements, then the height in between. You're going to need to go and look up the magic formula because I'm not going to explain it. You can find it in Chasing Sunray Facebook group. There's a lot of information on how to do the magic formula. I'm actually going to link that group down below because it's really helpful. And then from there, you're going to need bust measurements, and then you're going to do waist to bust measurement height. Okay? Then after that, you're going to need the measurements from around your armhole. And then from there, depending on how you want your sleeve to fit, I like mine to be form-fitting. You're going to need the measurement of the bend of your elbow and then the length from your shoulder to your elbow. Do the math. Then you're going to need the measurement of your wrist, and then do from the bend of your wrist, your elbow to your wrist measurements into the math. There's a lot of math in creating something so form-fitting like this, but the outcome is worth it. What else is some pointers I want to... Oh, how I made my fringe. So for fringe, I use this plastic canvas that you can get from Joann's or Michael's or Hobby Lobby, wherever. And I simply wrap it around and cut in half and attach. For the fringe on this dress, the bottom has 2 strings per spacing, and this part has 3. What else? I pretty much went over everything pretty quick in the video. But if you guys have any other questions or comments, oh, another question I got. How much would I charge for this dress? An arm and leg. An arm and leg. Okay, this dress would be pretty expensive. It took me 3 days to create, 4 days in total to create this dress. 3 days was the structure. The 4th day I was doing the last touch of the fringe. On those days, I was working between 6 to 10 hours. I don't know, I wasn't tracking. I don't plan to sell this dress. And then I charged $20 an hour. So that's pretty much how I calculate my cost, is hourly. And then the yarn cost was about $10. So yeah, I think I covered everything that came up as questions. If you guys have any more or want more clarity of how I created this dress, go ahead and comment down below and I will get back to you guys' comments as soon as I can. But for now, this is it for this video, for this dress. Thank y'all for all the love that it actually got on my Instagram and through Facebook groups. And yeah, I hope to see y'all in the next video. Peace, y'all.